EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from beautiful Lighthouse Point Golf Club, we bring you live final round coverage of the Lighthouse Open. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. So Sunday is here, and our featured golfer, the rookie, in the lead, trying to close out that first ever professional victory, all that goes with it. Frank, it is a spot you have been in before. What kind of thoughts are running through their head?
A lot of different thoughts, Rich, and that's the problem. You've got to try and weed some of those out. I would just go back to the basic Tinto. You are leading. Why? Because you're playing better than anybody else in the field. So you don't have to do anything different. If you can play golf similar to what you have in the first 3 days, you're favored to win. Anything above that is minutiae. It clouds the brain. KISS, right? Keep it simple. You put the bet on the end.
That one was running so high. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. That's a good set of hands right there to get it that close from that far away. Just 5 feet left. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. Oh, that ball releases beautifully, and that is how you do it. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
That finished off for par here with the second. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And it's going to be a rare dropped shot. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in two. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
And that will make going for this par 5 into much more difficult, as that is into the fairway bunker. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and two, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie. Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there. Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
From my vantage point, I don't see a whole lot of break. He should have a good run at this one.
That's the coolest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. He moves to 28 under par. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Well, here at the par 4 fourth, 411 yards, Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs, that's for sure. Great vistas. This front nine completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little bit of reprieve off the tee. And you really want to hit the fairway because that green is very tiny, Rich.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second. Okay, not the intended plan there, as this ball's going to wind up a foot or two off the green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Yes, got the speed perfect there from off the green. The line was perfect too, and as a result, it's in for birdie. Nope.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to stay 28 under par. Now at the 5th hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers, just sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fairway here. Very small green and well protected by that bunker short and right of this green. So if you miss the fairway, this hole becomes very difficult indeed quite quickly. Well, it's a nice break. Much rather prefer the first cut in the rough. And with that ball sitting up, the only thing I've got to worry about is width.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Awkward little bunker shot, just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Par 3 6th is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
This one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
That one safely on the putting surface. And that gonna wind up on the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and this one's easy to overcompensate that left to right break. There is a little bit, but not too much.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he'll get that score to minus 29. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Par 4 seventh here at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you unhappy if you walk out of here with anything other than a birdie?
I think we'll see all sorts of different scores here, Rich. If you hit the fairway, then obviously you're definitely going to be looking at birdie. But you stray or hit the wrong club off the tee, that's really what this hole's about. It's about club selection. You could hit a multitude of clubs off this tee.
And that ball's going to be slowed up enough that it is going to wind up in the bunker. And the leaves took enough of the momentum off the golf ball that this is going to wind up in the bunker.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
Do you realize there's green grass on this hole? Bunker off the tee, now bunker again. You're going to have so much sand in those shoes by the time we finish this hole.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay at 29 under. Getting set at the 8th hole. It's a par 3 of 165 yards. Break it down for us, partner.
This gets really narrow in the middle of this green, Rich. That's sort of the biggest problem. Matter of fact, only had 12 yards from that left side to the right in the middle. And the green itself actually is 3 times that in length, 36 yards. So straightness is the key here.
Okay, that one's dancing. This is a 13-footer. Got it there, but not quite on target. Alexander, this for birdie. Now, that's a good opportunity, unfulfilled. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. We move to the 9th hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says this is the number 6 handicap hole. That's pretty tough.
It is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway, and that's normally sand and cliffs, and the designer's really thrown the boat out, excuse the pun. We are on the coastline here. This whole dog legs to the left, and ideally you just sort of like to go fairway, fairway pitch. That's the prudent way to play the hole, but of course everybody likes to chance the driver and reach the par 5 and 2. Miss, pay the price.
Now from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. 12 feet still to go. Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th, and that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th, and that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. Frank, you think about the great designers, Pete Dye, Alistair McKenzie, and Christian Brandt is certainly in that conversation. They like to play mind games with you, and you're playing with people's heads when you look at that number on the card versus the 10th hole.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is par 4, plays a lot longer than 11, but this is it's a very clever hole. It's called what we call a tweener. It's in between a 4 and a 5, so if you walk away with here with 5, you feel like you've lost something. Walk away with 4, you feel like you've gained something. So the great par 5s are often reachable. 11, that's one of them.
And this one's only 530 yards as a par 5, and remember 10 was a par 4 at 592. How good are these players? It lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Rich, this is not a complicated putt. We're going up a little slope, so pace essential.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. So that's in for par to start this backside. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4-10. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Yeah, big explosion, got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And after missing the cut in last week's event, what a turnaround as he tries to finish off a victory here. 12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters could have an advantage here.
If they want to take a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where the shot maker has the advantage, that hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green, really 3 different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers, each protecting a different portion.
Looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
It's hard to get a putt this long on this green. That is a long way away. But now you really have to concentrate and try and 2-putt from here, because this is very much in the 3-putt zone. And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good. Chance now for another birdie. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out. That one's safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain well under par. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5. 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards, and not only that, too, they put the 2 fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10? This is the shared green. So 13 and 10, this is where they meet up again at the end of a long walk.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. But just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
And that'll do just fine. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. And to the 14th hole. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now this for another birdie. But that's all you want right there. Just lag it down, don't get too crazy, and now just to tap in left. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. Safely in. And it's a bogey here at 14. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is a very much a scoring opportunity. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Here's Xander for birdie. Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting. Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
When you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Oh, yeah, nice shot there. Right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Iona, this, a birdie putt.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
All right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he's going to move to minus 35 for the tournament. So that one in for par, and he'll remain at minus 8. 17th hole is another par 5 over 600 yards. You get a terrific view of Juniata Crossway Bridge just ahead. And Frank, if you jump over that bridge, you can get a dynamite lobster roll at Nielsen's Lobster Shack. I don't know if you've ever had it.
Oh,
but
it's one of the best.
It just adds to sort of the charm of this area. But what a hole this is.
S-shaped par 5. You see it bending to the right off the tee, and then the hole starts to go the other way. With magnificent view of the bridge you're just referring to. Reachable for the longest hitters, but once again, avoid the bunkers, and they're all down the right side.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at the par 5. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. Xander standing over this for birdie. Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And he is just unstoppable right now. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. Will certainly help the cause. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron, and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
He's got just a hair under 140 yards to the front, 156 to the hole. Pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. That should just about wrap this one up. It's a birdie at 18, and I think go ahead and celebrate because that lead now is close to insurmountable. Yes, what a final round this was, from being on the outside looking in to a big lead. As we'll watch and wait, but this certainly must feel like this will be a victory. Frank, we saw it all today here at the